Alright, what's up, everybody? Day 7 of the 12 days of anime. As you can see again, it is nighttime, so like I was saying in the other video, sometimes it's just really difficult to record. Anyway, day 7. Bleach. Today's topic is going to be on the Arrancar known as Ulquiorra Cifer. So Ulquiorra is actually one of my favorite antagonists in the series of Bleach. I'm not gonna say like all the other antagonists aren't as good, but like honestly, Ulquiorra is one of my favorite antagonists like throughout the entirety of Bleach because it's like Ulquiorra really what causes the most change in Ichigo. If you guys understand what I mean by that, like he was able to bring out Ichigo's full power, but right before Ichigo went out and battled Aizen, uh, pretty much like all the Espada are like some of my favorite antagonists in the series, but Ulquiorra especially. Well, not especially. There's a couple more that rank higher than him, but those are for another video. But for this one, Ulquiorra, just because of the way his what his aspect of death is. If you guys didn't know about Bleach's the Espada, they're all based on a different aspect of death. Ulquiorra's was it was despair, if I remember correctly. That's what it was. It was despair. Um, Basically, he embodies his aspect of death so well that you can really feel like just what witnessing Ulquiorra, you feel really what his aspect of death is, and it's pretty intense when like you look at the other Espada. You don't really get that same kind of revelation that like they embody their aspects of death with like Ulquiorra. It's like definitively like he embodies his aspect of death to a T. Like freaking other Espada, you don't really like get that. Like I guess you can get it from Aronero, but like not really. Like I'm saying, Ulquiorra is the one that embodies his aspect of death the most, and why he's one of my favorites in all of Bleach. Like I said, like potentially Ulquiorra was potentially the strongest Espada out there. Like his rank should have honestly been higher than 4. I don't know why it was only 4, but yeah, he definitely was no pushover. Like from what we know, he was the only one with 2 sword releases in a Bastalorde form, and the only other Bastalorde that we've seen in the series is Ichigo's Bastalorde, and that's about it. Uh, so like I'm saying, like Ulquiorra is really like he was up there in terms of power. He was really strong, like really crazy, ridiculously strong, and he blasted a ground race arrow, if I remember correctly. That's what the name of it was. None of the other espadas were able to shoot a ground race arrow, so it really made Ulquiorra as like one of the toughest opponents that Ichigo had to face. And not only was it the fact that Ichigo had to like face Ulquiorra, he had to defeat Ulquiorra in order to even get Orihime back. If he didn't defeat Ulquiorra, then Orihime would have been she would have been stuck there in Waco Mundo with Ulquiorra and Aizen and all them. And that's crazy that you know um, it's crazy to think like what would have happened if Ichigo couldn't rise to the occasion. He actually like just straight up died when he was supposed like he was pretty much on the verge of death. The only reason he didn't die was because of his Vastal form. The hollow inside him brought out that form, so it made Ichigo like level up to crazy ridiculous amounts of power and spiritual energy that he didn't have right before that fight. So that's like again, that's one of the major factors to Ichigo's victory over Aizen during that arc. So that's why like Ulquiorra is one of my favorites. All right, and that makes day 7 complete. So I know this one's kind of like whatever's, but like all these videos are pretty much just my personal preference. Me just saying which 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 antagonist is my favorite and why. And it doesn't have to make any sense, because in my videos, I never make any sense. Alright, well anyway, this is Vashtiel, signing out, and remember, this too shall pass. I'll see you guys in the next one.